Hello, hello. What is good, y'all? Greetings to you all. Greetings in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Welcome to the stream, guys. Um, I'm going to drop the invite link here. And if RC and Omar are here, sorry if I said your name wrong, are here, you guys can come up. I'm going to drop the link and then pin it in the chat. There's that link. RC, come up. And Umar, if you're here, please come up as well. Amin says there is no disproving it. Perhaps. There's no way around it. All right, RC and Umar, I got the link for you guys. If you guys want to hop in there and hop on. And I'll probably have to go and eat in a little bit because it is my lunchtime. So I'll let, once Umar and RC are up here on the stage, I'll let them start the conversation, and I'll probably tune out for a little bit to go have lunch. Okay, looks like we have RC here, still waiting for Umar.
Yo,
RC, what's up?
I'm good.
All right. Umar is coming.
Yeah, he saw the link, so he should be here.
Okay, I see him right here. He's here. Okay, perfect. Omar, how you doing?
Yo, what's up?
You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Awesome. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna leave for a minute. I'm gonna let you guys chat. I'm
Take
gonna
your
go
time.
have lunch. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So just
Yeah.
start. Just start whatever you guys want to start chatting. Hopefully everybody can see. Hold on, let me make sure people can hear. Hopefully everybody can hear everything. People are good.
Can you hear me well, guys? Before I start.
I can hear you pretty well. You're a little bit muffled though. I don't know if it's your microphone.
Yeah. It's my mic issue. It's a mic issue.
Okay, well, hopefully people can hear you. If RC can't hear you, then he'll ask clarifying questions or ask you to repeat maybe something. But
Yeah.
okay, yeah, just I'm gonna take myself off the screen, guys, and then you guys can start the conversation. Okay.
No issue.
All right.
No issue.
No.
Okay, so before we start, I would like to introduce myself for the people. My name is Omar Sayed. I'm a Lebanese guy, and inshallah, I'm here to debate on the topic that OC apologetics is introducing for us, which is the Islamic dilemma. If you can just explain for the people what is the dilemma, we're gonna be so happy.
What?
What is the Islamic dilemma that you are speaking about for the people, not for me?
The Islamic thing is that it confirms the old scriptures, but from my argument is it wouldn't matter if it doesn't. Even it's that your book makes the claim that you say it makes a claim that it does not mean our New Testament.
Yeah.
So my argument for you would be to prove that.
Yeah. You are saying that the Quran doesn't. The Quran, when he says the Injil, it does refer to the NT.
I think that when it says the Injil, it is talking about the New Testament and not some.
Okay, give me one scholar who agrees with you. Give me one scholar who agrees with you. Give me one scholar who agrees with you.
You want me to give one scholar?
Not one scholar. Maybe you're gonna bring a different scholar, which I'm scared from. Bring me 5 scholars.
No, my argument is that you have to prove to me that it's
Yeah,
not. Is my opinion.
Yeah. I'm telling you, if prove your point by bringing up some authority to your claim.
We're not debating on scholars, though.
I know. But
so that I don't have to
if
bring up scholars.
RC, but the point here, if you're gonna make an argument, you should support it with some authority. You don't just say we are not debating the scholars. The scholars are important, or it is fallacious argument as you claim
It's an interpretation debate, though.
Interpretation debate. Okay, do you know how the interpretations are being? You know how the verses are being interpreted?
Yeah, but I'm not
How?
like you, so I don't take
How?
scholars from
How?
your people.
Now explain for me how it's interpreted.
We debate on what a verse means, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna come to this. I'm gonna come to this. But you are claiming that you know how the scholars interpret the verse. So please explain for us.
I didn't say that scholars interpret
You
like
said
how
that.
I do it.
It said that. You said that.
When did I say that? I said I
Okay,
don't take
it's
the scholars.
bro. You just said. Yeah, I know how they are interpreting it. It's a lie. We can come to it after we finish.
What?
Bro, what? Okay, okay. Never mind. Let's put this away. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you won't find a scholar who agree with you. So it's not a big issue. Now, second point. Okay, I can you bring up the verse that you are speaking about?
Chapter 3, verse 3.
Read it for us, please.
I don't have enough to top of my head. Can you still hear me if I'm on a separate thing?
Yeah. I can.
Okay,
Oh my God, it's
let's
gonna
pull
be
it up
crazy.
right
So yeah, how are you doing, guys, in the chat? In the chat, I can't see any. I can't see the comments.
now. Okay, it says, He has shown to you, O prophet, the
Yeah,
book in truth, confirming what came
yeah,
before it, as
yeah.
he showed the Torah and gospel.
Okay, okay. So in your post specifically, you said that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that he was confirming the gospel and the Torah, which we can see that you don't understand what the verse say, which shows that you don't have any knowledge in reading the Quran. Because first of all, Allah subhanahu wa taala speaking to Prophet Muhammad, so Allah speaking to Prophet Muhammad not specifically on his time. It's not. It doesn't necessitate that he's taking that he's confirming that the Torah and the Injil that they have on this time on this specific time.
Okay, so
And
then when is he confirming it?
okay, now here's the issue. You don't understand what does the word reveals mean. The word reveals means that he have, like you know what does the word reveals means that he have shown something to him. Now it's not our issue. Our issue is that the word reveals doesn't refer to the future. It's referring to the present where these things were revealed.
What? Dude, like, I can't hear you, dude.
Oh my God. Okay, is it better?
Like, a little bit.
Okay. So I'm trying to say that you don't. I see that you can't understand what does the verse say because first of all, let's go to the part where it say revealed. The word revealed here, we know all what does the word revealed mean, which means shown or whatever. It's not our point right now. Our point right now at what is the tense that used? It's in the past tense. It's not referring to the future. It's referring to the present, the day that was revealed. In the day that these books were revealed, you are trying to refer to the future, which is not what does the verse say. And if you have any scholar who agree with you, I would like to see. I would like to hear.
So, are you saying that I'm saying that when I quote this verse, we're talking about Muhammad's time or after Muhammad's time?
Before Prophet Muhammad time. Not specifically the first sentence, the second sentence. There's two sentences. There's two sentences in this verse.
Yeah. Hold up. I'm just looking at Imagati right now.
Okay. So,
Imagati doesn't say anything.
oh, bro, and also let me just clarify for you something that I don't reject the whole New Testament. Bro, get a new mic. Thank you, bro. Prayer. Yeah. So let me just explain for you guys. I don't reject the New Testament for two reasons. First of all, because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Do not reject nor accept what does the what do not reject nor accept what does the people of the book say. When you need to use the Quran to, as a higher authority for this book." This is the first point. Second point, I believe that there is some truth in this book, even if they were corruption doesn't mean that the whole book uh, is false. So everything that aligns with the Quran is correct, and this what does and this that refutes your argument about the Injil. I can
Well,
easily refute your argument about the Injil right now in 5 minutes or maybe less, and maybe less.
okay, so I need to understand your position because you're just sprinting around saying it's not this time, it's not this
Not
time. So
sprinting.
what time is this talking about?
I told
Whose
you
time?
in the past. I told you in the past.
Yeah, but I need like a timeline, like 100 AD, 200 AD.
Bro, what do you think at each book time? At each book time
So then we're talking. So then we're talking about the first century AD.
for the Injil, yes, for the Torah, no.
And you're saying that the fragments that we found, like in 70 AD, are wrong?
Uh, clarify. What do you mean by wrong?
Well, we have, according to academic scholar Wesley
70
Huff,
AD
yeah, but those are the copies, and actually
copies.
yeah, and that they've pushed the actual gospel dates back to around 40 to 50 AD.
I remember your video about the archaeologist. So yeah, it's not my issues. You are trying to say maybe you have small fragments of the New Testament in that specific time, but the full Bible that you have came after maybe 300 AD, maybe came at 300 AD or 400 AD. I don't really remember the specific time. Now, what I'm trying to say, no, they are not. They are not false completely. There's some truth in it, and we need to use the Quran for it. And I have hadiths, and I do have verses of the Quran that support my claim.
Okay, but talking about our
But
past thing, so again, we will state that the gospel's time is the first century, so from 180 to 180, correct?
uh, well, no, I don't agree with you.
Okay, so then what's your timeline?
No, I say that the Injil. You are trying to say that the Injil is written down. I don't see that. I don't accept that. This thing. I believe it was orally transmitted to the disciples.
So Jesus told his disciples?
Yeah, he said he told the disciples the Injil. He recited the Injil to the disciples. Yet the disciples they focused more on other things like theology and his biography, more than the Injil.
But you do understand that the disciples had their own disciples, correct?
Yeah, I know.
And that their disciples quote Matthew 28:19.
Yeah, I know.
So now here's where this is
Yeah,
inconsistent.
but
I'm
you
asking you what
just ignored
timeline.
something. But you have ignored one thing that I have said. I told you the thing that I don't reject the whole Bible, everything that aligns the Quran. I accept it. There's some falsehood in it. I believe that the disciples corrupted, not corrupted. They have wrote from their own, and I can support my claims with some sects that have lived in the specific time.
But this is just being inconsistent if
How?
you just pick and choose what you
How?
want.
Oh my god, I'll pick and choose. Bro, you need to explain for me how I'm picking and choosing. Like with nothing that I can support with, like, I'm picking and choosing using the Quran. If you're trying to say, I told you, I accept everything that aligns with the Quran. It's not picking and choosing.
So are you those type of people that say, like, when Paul says that Jesus has sorry, when John says that the Father is, oh my goodness, when Jesus says that the Father is greater than
I am the
him,
father.
is
Uh,
is that accurate to you?
the father is greater than him. Well, you need to explain in what sense. Do you mean?
No, like I mean just like if you were to look at John 14:28,
Yeah,
I
I
believe it
know.
was.
But in
Are,
what
are you
sense?
are you saying that
Like you
that's
may
true?
explain. Like you may say, oh, he's greater than him in authority. I don't accept this one. You are trying to say that Jesus is God. I don't accept this one.
Yeah,
It's in what
I'm
sense?
not saying that. I'm just saying I need to understand your position of what you think is true.
Oh my God! I told you everything that aligns with the Quran. I accept it.
Okay,
I'm not.
okay. So
I'm not
then
gonna repeat my words again.
I guess we should just go back to the first statement of when was the. So you said that the disciples of Jesus
Yes.
messed up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have like actual proof of that, or is that just what your book
Yeah. I
claims?
can do. Yeah. I have. Yeah. We can see the sects that were the early Christian sects that were in this time. We can see that we can see the Ebionites who rejected Paul, and they and they followed the brother of Jesus. I forgot his name, maybe James
James?
or something like that. Yeah, and they followed a little bit of Matthew. They didn't follow the whole of Matthew.
Yeah, but I mean, like, can you show that what Jesus spoke was not the same as what they said?
Well, I don't have any source with me. If you can just bring Jesus to me and ask him what he said, I'm gonna be so glad.
Yeah, but see, when you tell me that what we have isn't what Jesus spoke, and I ask you for proof, and you say, "Well, I can't,"
I
well,
never
then
said
you
that.
don't have an argument there.
I never said that. I told you not everything.
Yeah, but like, I need proof of what Jesus said first, and then you can show me what changed.
Okay, just a second. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna get some water. Oh
Okay.
my God, this is so annoying. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm back. What was your question again?
Okay. So what I'm saying is that to make the argument that
Yeah.
these people changed this, but I can't show you what he actually said versus what they changed, is not an argument. It's just what
Oh,
you
it's
think.
not an argument. So my response to you is that can you prove for me that he said the things,
The church fathers
not the
and
church
the
father.
fragments.
No, oh my God. Did you hear my question?
I meant like I heard half of it.
Yeah, I asked you, can you prove for me that these are the things that he said? All of them, not all.
Of what? Well, that's what we have. So like that's me saying,
Oh my God.
is your book what your prophet said?
Oh, what do you mean? I
Like
didn't
is
hear you well.
everything that in your book is what your prophet said, or is it just what like
Oh.
it's a tiny bit that he said and they just took it and ran?
Like, do you mean Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim and Jami'
I mean,
at-Tirmidhi and
if you want to
well,
include that, sure.
to be honest, to be honest with you, I don't know completely what he has said or not. I don't have any clue.
Yes. So then you take the Sahih Abu Khari as
Oh,
true, right?
oh my God. Yeah, I do take it as a true because it has a proof. It
Yeah.
didn't just came up.
Same with the
It didn't
Gospels,
just.
dude.
Do you see the difference in the criteria between Sahih Bukhari and your disciples?
I mean, for us, it's only like 20
It's
years apart.
it's
Yours is
basically
200 years apart. So
Well, it's a false analogy fallacy because you are trying to compare Sahih Bukhari to your disciples, a guy who used totally different criteria to collect hadiths, while your disciples, from what I believe, you may disapprove me right now that they didn't have eyewitnesses when they wrote this down. Like when they said this thing, they didn't have any people with them to back up to back up what they have said. You can disapprove me right now if I'm wrong.
That they didn't have any eyewitness accounts?
Oh my god, this is so annoying. What did you say?
Are you saying that they didn't have any eyewitness accounts?
I'm saying that the disciples, when they wrote down, they should have brought up with them eyewitnesses who agree, like eyewitnesses, people who eyewitness this, so they can back up what they have said.
So like other people that prove.
Yeah, other people who saw the things and hear the things and can agree on these things.
But why is that important in the whole, like, okay?
Yeah, it's important. Why it's not important? This is the question. Why it's not important?
Because they've
Yeah,
confirmed it
because
through work.
how can you clarify? I didn't get it.
The teachings of the apostles, correct, are only 20 years after Jesus.
Okay. Yeah.
So now,
But this doesn't really answer my question. And I do have right now 13 minutes because I have some work to done. So yeah, can you just answer this question before our time ends? And if Val Orthodoxy have any comments, I would like to hear.
Sure, go ahead.
hold up.
Oh, you
One
wanted
sec.
questions? Okay, well, I missed like half of your half of your guys' conversation,
Yeah, no issues.
but it seems like it derailed a little bit. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
what the Islamic dilemma essentially is, just in simple terms, is that the Quran
Yeah,
confirms the Torah and the Injil, and the Torah and the
yeah,
Injil is in fact the scriptures that we have today. If they are not
yeah,
the scriptures that we have today, then you as a
yeah.
Muslim, you have to show me what the Torah and the Injil is, right? Otherwise, if you
Okay.
claim that, let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say you say, we do not have the Injil today. And I say, well, what is the Injil? And you say, well, it's the revelation that was given to Jesus. And I say, okay, can you show me what that is, what that revelation is? I say, I don't know, but we don't have it today. That's a fallacy of
Okay.
ambiguity. That's a
Yeah.
fallacy of ambiguity. That's like me saying, hey,
Mm,
unicorns don't exist. And then you ask me, can you
yeah.
define a unicorn for me? And I say, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
They just don't exist today.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
my
I believe
question is,
that we have tackled this before.
okay,
I believe
so
we have tackled this before. You can come to this maybe after I leave. You can
sorry,
watch
what
it
was that?
after I leave. I was saying I have tackled this before. I'm not. I ain't repeat myself again. So maybe after the live you can watch. You can watch it. No issues.
Are you leaving? Is what you're saying?
Nah, I'm not leaving. I told you I'm gonna leave after 10 minutes.
Okay,
So
so
if
you
you
have
have,
10 minutes. Okay,
yeah,
so okay, so let's talk about it then. So,
yeah.
so from what I understood from the last part that I caught is that you do believe that the Torah and
Yeah,
the Injil do in fact exist today, right?
not completely.
Not from what?
Not completely.
Sorry, what was the last word?
Completely.
Not completely. Okay, so you believe aspects of it are true and aspects of it are not?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a circular argument.
How?
So because your claim is whatever aligns with the Quran is the
Yeah,
truth. You're appealing to
yeah,
the Quran as the standard of truth. That's your
yeah,
presupposition. Your presupposition is that the
yeah,
Quran is true. That's a circular
yeah,
argument.
How?
Yeah, that's a
Okay, how?
circular argument
No, no, I don't get it. How it's circular argument if I believe that the
because
Quran
you're
is the
presupposing
just a
you're
second, just a second. Listen. How is it circular argument if I believe that the Quran is a higher authority than yours? It's back to your belief. It's back to your belief system. I don't get it. How is it circular argument?
because
It
you're
will be circular. It will be circular argument of also because the Quran was
I
also using the Torah to confirm his words.
so I'll repeat to you again how it's a circular argument.
Yeah,
You are presupposing, another word is assuming, that the
yeah.
claims within the Quran are true. That's a circular argument. The Quran
I'm
is
not
your standard
assuming.
of truth, but you're not proving the claims within the Quran because the
I'm not
Quran
assuming.
makes claims that you have to
I'm not
prove.
assuming.
You just appealing to it and presupposing that the claims in the Quran are
Yeah,
true is a circular argument. To you,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not because you presuppose it is true. I don't think it's true. It's a
yeah,
circular
yeah, yeah,
argument in the realm of
yeah, yeah,
logic and reason.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm not assuming. I'm saying some facts because first of all, I can really right now just start with it. Right now, all we have so many church fathers who are speaking about the Old Testament being corrupted. They have said that they have said first point. Let me just do it point by point.
Yeah, but look, let's say I grant you that
Yeah.
the Torah and the Injil are corrupted. Let's say I grant you that the previous scriptures are corrupted. It doesn't disprove the Islamic dilemma. The only thing it
How?
would disprove, the only thing you would, or sorry, the only thing that it would prove is that your Quran affirms corrupted scriptures. That's it.
Oh my God. Bro, I have a question for you. Not really. No
Hold
offense.
on, hold on.
No,
Let's
no, no,
not
no, no, no. Just
derail.
a second. Val. I
Hold
have
on,
a question for you.
Omar,
No,
if the question isn't about the topic, let's not derail.
no, no.
Let's
It's
not move
it's
the
about the
goalpost.
topic. It's about the topic. It's about the topic.
Yeah, but you're dodging my question.
No, I'm not. I'm not
So
dodging
you
your
appeal.
question.
Hold,
Oh my God,
just relax, Omar.
bro, you
Relax.
have finished. It's my time to respond.
Okay, hold
It's
on.
my time to respond.
I just want to clarify that you're responding properly. So your appeal to the Quran as a standard of truth is circular.
Yeah,
Your appeal to corruption doesn't disprove the Islamic dilemma. So those are
yeah.
two things that you still haven't responded to.
Oh my God, this is stuff. Okay. So first of all, before I start responding, I have responded to your first point about the circular reasoning or circular fallacy or whatever you want to call it. I told you it's back to your belief system. I don't really care if you see it as a
This
circular
isn't my
fallacy
belief
or not.
system, Omar.
Yeah. It's your
This
belief.
is
It's for your
logic.
belief
This is
system. Okay, will you let me
Omar.
finish? Will
Wait,
you
hold
let
on,
me finish?
Omar. When we
Or no,
come
no, no,
to a
no, Val.
debate,
I didn't cut you. Val, I didn't cut you.
okay, but I just
Sorry.
want to clarify just one thing. It's not even it's just about the debate as a whole. When we come to the debate, we have to
Yeah.
agree on one thing, and that's the rules of logic. And if you're not abiding by the rules of logic,
Oh
then
my
there's no
God.
point of having the conversation. So when I say it's a circular argument, it is a circular argument because we're both abiding
How?
by the same rules.
No, it's not applying to me. I don't have the same
I
belief
just
of you.
explained to you how it's a
Yeah,
circular.
okay. I have a question for you. I believe that you're gonna use the Bible as a higher authority of the Quran. Isn't this also a circular fallacy?
Well, did you have a question? Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'll let
I
you.
ask you. I believe that you're gonna use the Bible as a higher authority of the Quran. Isn't this a circular
For
fallacy?
what? For what?
For what? For anything written in the Quran?
I didn't appeal to the Bible at all.
You don't appeal to
I
the
haven't
Bible
used
at
anything.
all.
I challenge your
Man,
two. I challenge your two claims. I didn't appeal to anything.
oh my God.
You seem to be
I didn't say you appealed. I'm asking a question. I'm asking for like as an example. I never said that you have appealed to the Bible to prove points in the Quran.
if in the same scenario I was to appeal to the Bible as a standard of truth while you don't believe the Bible standard of truth, I would be committing a circular fallacy as well.
Okay, how?
Because I'd have to prove the claims
I
within
still
the
don't
thing
get
I'm
your point.
appealing to. I would have to prove the claims within the thing I'm appealing to. It's a presupposition. You're presupposing. I'm challenging your
Okay.
presupposition. If I was to appeal to the Bible, I'd have to prove a claim in the Bible. I can't just appeal
Mm.
to it and presuppose it's the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah, 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 yeah.
It would be a circular argument.
Oh my God. Well, to be honest, a little second, I don't get how it's a circular argument because I still believe I still believe that it's back to your belief system. To be
Okay,
honest with
but
you.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay. To be honest with you, maybe you don't care about what I believe, and also I don't care about what do you believe. So this is really not my
Yeah,
issue.
that's why you have to prove a claim. We have to speak on the
Oh
around the
my
rules.
God, bro, the point when you're coming to debate me, you should at least know that I believe that the Quran is the higher authority over your
Okay,
Quran, over your books.
okay, Omar, I
Yeah,
understand
so you are
you.
no, just a second. I'm not trying here to approve Quran. I'm only okay. So yeah, sorry for that. I'm not here trying to prove Quran. I'm here discussing the Islamic dilemma. You're trying to ask me just to prove Quran and proving the arguments of the Quran, which is irrelevant to our topic.
Okay, so let me repeat it again.
Yeah,
What I'm challenging is your arbitrary appeal to the Quran as the standard of truth. You
yeah, yeah,
saying whatever isn't corrupted is whatever agrees with the Quran. That's
yeah.
arbitrary and circular. That doesn't
How?
prove
Oh my God!
anything
How
in
is
the
it
realm of logic.
circular?
You understand? Do you understand what arbitrary means and what a circular argument is?
Yeah, I know what is circular argument, but I don't get how is it circular
Should I
argument
give
till
a?
this second.
I think
This
I
is the
should.
issue. I don't get how it's circular argument to this till this second.
Omar, I
Okay.
explained it to you twice. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
you
just
have
going in
explained
circles
for
here.
me,
You're just failing to
but I don't
understand what
see
a
your
circular
explanation
argument
as
is.
a correct thing.
Omar,
I don't think that your explanation is correct. Maybe you're gonna see it as a fallacy also. I forgot the name of the fallacy, but I don't really care. This is the issue.
the name of what fallacy?
I forgot the name of the fallacy when you see that an explanation would be illogical for yourself. I forgot the name of the fallacy. Maybe you're gonna see it
We're
as a
all
fallacy, but
Omar, we're all abiding by the rules of logic here. And I'm pointing
oh
out
my
two
God,
fallacies you're committing. One, you're being arbitrary, and two, you're committing a circular
oh
argument.
my
It's a
God,
fallacy. I don't know what else I could tell you. I mean, you're committing a fallacy. If you fail
You
to
can't apply
understand it, I don't understand
you
how I
can't
can
apply your
explain it to
criteria on
you.
my criteria. Sorry for that. You can't apply your criteria on my criteria. Sorry for that. You can't
This
apply
is
your rules on my
universal.
rules.
Okay, Omar, I'm
How is
not
this
applying.
universal? You can no. You are trying to apply. You are trying to apply your rules on my rules. I don't get it. How is this
Omar,
arbitrary or circular?
Omar, I'm not applying any criteria to
Now you are
anything.
trying.
We're all
Yes, you are
agreeing
trying.
on one thing when we come to a debate, and that's the rules of
Hmm.
logic. And
Yeah.
within the realm of logic, you are committing a circular fallacy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But you said when you said the laws of logic, everything that applies should be on me should be applied on you, and I don't believe in this thing.
Yeah, I told you if I was to do the same
Yeah,
thing,
but
it
I
would
don't
be a
believe in this
circular
thing.
argument
Sorry
on
for
my
that.
part. It would be a
No, but
circular
yeah, I
argument
don't
on
believe
my
in this
part if
thing.
I was to do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see it as a circular argument.
So it's not my fault you don't understand what a circular
Yeah,
argument is, Omar.
it's also my fault. It's not also my fault.
You're
Sorry for
committing a
that.
circular argument. I don't know what else I could
Yeah,
tell you. Like
I don't see myself committing
if
it.
you're incapable of understanding a basic circular argument, I don't know
Oh
what
my
else I
God.
can tell you. This conversation can't go anywhere.
Oh my God. This is so funny. I'm not gonna lie to this is so funny. I'm
What's
not
funny
gonna lie
because
to
you
you.
can't understand what a
No,
circular
no, no.
argument is.
The funny that you're trying to the funny thing that you're trying to apply your laws on me. I don't get it.
I don't,
Like this is so
Omar,
funny.
like where you keep committing a circular argument and you're trying to somehow
Yeah,
get
how,
out of it
bro? I
because
don't
you
believe
don't
I'm
have
committing it.
Omar, because you don't have an answer to it.
How?
You don't understand that you're being I just explained it to you at least 3 times.
Yeah, you have explained for me. I don't see it as
Everything
a logical
is
answer.
on video. It's recorded. Anybody
Yeah,
can
I see.
watch
I know.
it,
I
and
know.
we can see you committing
I
a
never said
circular argument.
I never said you didn't.
Omar, these aren't anybody's laws. These are the rules of logic. You understand?
Yeah, but I. Oh my God, this is so annoying. Okay, so I need right now to leave. It's right now 11 a.m. for me, 11 p.m. for me. You can continue this discussion later if you want. I don't have any issue. You have my DMs, Val Orthodoxy.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome to come anytime. I'm
Yeah,
I'm live pretty much
anytime.
weekly.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you later in another live then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Have a good one.
Yes, yeah.
See you. What's up, Luciano? Is this Luciano the Kurd?
Yeah, from the group chat. Yeah.
What's up, brother? You that guy? You don't even follow me, brother.
I'll hit you up real quick.
Wait, this is Luciano from Mystical Theology, Chad, right?
Yeah, it's me. Hold on, I'll send a text.
Okay. So what do you guys think about that conversation RC had with him, if you guys saw it, and then that little back and forth that I had with Omar? It seems like he was unable to understand what a circular argument is. Maybe didn't have an answer to it and was kind of stuck a little bit.
Yeah, I found it oddly weird how he just basically denied the entirety of logic. Yeah, the laws don't apply to me; they only apply to you. It's nonsensical.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it just seemed like he was a bit out of his league. Because if you guys know me, when you come to a debate, I have a fairly decent grasp of philosophy and metaphysics. So I'm going to call out your fallacies and I'm going to call out your inconsistencies. I'm going to challenge your presuppositions. So when you come to my debate, it's not going to be me skimming by the presuppositions that you appeal to. I'm going to call them out and I'm going to call out your fallacies. I'm going to corner you on them. So do come ready. It seemed like I don't expect everyone to be, in tune with sort of all the fallacies and the metaphysics, especially. So I don't expect everyone. If there's a Muslim that has expertise in this area, then you can come up. But if you don't, then yeah, you're gonna look silly like Omar did. No offense to Omar, but he just looked silly. RC, what do you have to say about your discussion? I missed like the first half of it.
I went too far off the topic. I can't even remember.
Yeah, it seemed like it was derailed a little bit. I wanted to hop in and bring it back, and then Omar kind of interrupted my lunch and said, I gotta go in 10 minutes. So Val, if you want to say anything. So I just kind of hopped in last minute and cornered him on his presuppositions. But this is, guys, by the way, I just want to underline, like, this is what happens in just any debate when you corner people on their presuppositions. Because everybody comes into debates presuppositions. We all have presuppositions. Like, I appeal to certain presuppositions, and if that person understands, right, and catches my appeals, he has to call them out, right? And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what you should be doing in a debate. If you guys watch the Ubi Petras and the Eric Ibarra debate, they were doing some of that same thing. But one thing I would have loved to see is Ubi Petras or Ubi corner Eric Ibarra on a lot of his presuppositions. But just a little hint for you guys: when you do come into a debate, always challenge the other person's presupposition. Don't just let it be a back and forth Q&A. Right? Always challenge things they're presupposing to, because if we accept a lot of the presuppositions, especially Muslims come with or Dais come with, like, their arguments look good. It's like having it's like having a debate with a Calvinist. Calvinists are great at debates if we allow their presuppositions. But when you push on people's presupposition and you challenge things that they are assuming within their arguments, within their claims, that's when the arguments start to fall apart. Basically, I mean, Omar, I don't know Omar, so I don't really know what he was gonna come with, but it just sounds like he just came with the Torah and the Injil doesn't exist today, but it exists partially. I agree with whatever is in the New Testament, and the Torah, or maybe the Old Testament, is whatever aligns with the Quran is the truth, and whatever doesn't is not the truth. And I pointed out that that's arbitrary. You're cherry picking. And then the other fallacy I pointed out is that he was going in a circle, because he's just presupposing that the Quran is true in that case, and the Quran just simply makes a claim, right? So he has to prove that the claims are true. It's circular.
Yeah. At the start of the debate, I told him that he needs to prove what his book claims, and he said I have to quote his people. I was like, why? Like,
so that's just him creating an arbitrary standard, right? So you can't allow that either. I saw a video recently of Sheikh Uthman doing the same thing, right? He creates this arbitrary standard and he wants people to answer it. It's a false sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a false premise. It's a false premise to where they create like, hey, I want you to find me in the Bible where Jesus reads the Gospels to his disciples. I think is what Sheikh Uthman said, right? He's creating he's creating a false dilemma, and the other thing is it's a sorry, I keep blanking on it. What did I say earlier? It's a false. It's a false well, essentially, I mean, he's just creating arbitrary false premise. Sorry, the word is leaving my mind. It's a false premise, right? You're creating this standard, and you expect me to abide by it. Like, that's not how it works, buddy. Like, I could create insane arbitrary standards too. Like, where in the Quran does Allah say to Jesus that you are not? I know, whatever, you right. I can make these arbitrary claims. Or where in the Quran does Muhammad say that this angel he saw is indeed angel Jibreel, right? For example, it doesn't say that in the Quran, but Muslims believe so. So it's like I could create these arbitrary standards. Or where does the Quran specifically deny child marriage? Or where does the Bible specifically deny child marriage? Right, one, these are arguments from silence, and two, it's just creating a false premise. Omar thinks Val created the laws of logic. Exactly. He says, you're opposing your laws on me. I said, but I'm not opposing any laws. These are just the laws of logic. Like, if you guys notice what he was doing, he was presupposing that the Quran is true when he was saying whatever agrees with the Quran, right? You guys get that? Percy, what do you have to say?
I just we're trying to have it back on track, and he just kept pulling out some new stuff, and I was like, I don't understand how this helps with the argument, and he was not answering a lot of questions. I think he answered one.
Yeah, if somebody's not answered questions, then the debate doesn't really move forward. But if they're fallacious questions, or they have these hidden assumptions underneath them, underlining them, then you should call them out. But yes, David, what's up, David Trunk? I did invent the laws of logic. Thank you, David. I think that Abdul didn't go to school and don't understand. That's improper grammar right there, Aisha's goat. I don't think you went to school either. Don't understand that the teacher does the teaching and the student does the note taking. Abdul believes, it's plural, that the teacher should write a book. Yeah. Like I said, if you come into the debate and it's just a little bit out of your league, you might look silly. I mean, I don't blame Omar. Like, he's doing the best he can with the knowledge he has. He's incapable to grasp certain fallacies. Maybe he hasn't dealt with people that call out his fallacies and assumptions. So maybe that's what happened. But anyways, if there are any Muslims that do want to come up, please do come up. But I don't think there are. Luciano, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, there's a question in the chat. Any comments on the Billy Carson debate? So you're debating Billy Carson, I assume?
Any comments on the Billy Carson? Oh, they're talking about the Billy Carson debate with Wesley Huff, I think is his name. It's like an evangelical scholar. He's a biblical scholar, an evangelical biblical scholar. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't know if you guys saw. Has any of you guys seen the debate?
I didn't see it, but I do know who Billy Carson is, and yeah. No
yeah,
comment.
So Billy Carson is this crazy loony. Like, he has these wild claims. Like, he claims the Sinai Bible does not have the crucifixion. First of all, like, what is the Sinai Bible? Like, what is he even talking about? What does that mean? And then he claims like we're aliens and like we become gods. He just has these wild loony claims. So the fact that anybody even has to debate like an idiot like Billy Carson, to me, is showing me that we as a society have already lost. Like, there's no need to debate guys like Billy Carson. Billy Carson is kind of big on TikTok, but TikTok is full of idiots. But I mean, Billy Carson just looked really embarrassing in the debate. And from what is happening, from what Wesley Huff has put out on his channel, is that Billy Carson is now suing him for putting out the debate, because Billy Carson wasn't ready for the debate, and he kind of got set up a little bit. Like, he came on a program to talk about some things, and then Wesley Huff hopped on. I'll show a clip from the debate. I mean, it's embarrassing. So he starts talking about some Sinai Bible that doesn't have the crucifixion in it, supposedly doesn't say that Christ was crucified. And Wesley Huff asks him, he says, what do you mean by Sinai Bible? Are you talking about the Codex Sinaiticus? And Billy Carson says, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then Wesley Huff pulls out a photocopy of it and says, I can show you that it does indeed say that. And he just looks stupid. I think it's a useless, stupid debate. I don't think we need to debate an idiot like that. Like, it's just hilarious that an actual biblical scholar has to debate an absolute loony that just flat out lies. It's hilarious.
He has a movie as well, it seems, or a series. It's called Anunnaki: The Ancient Secrets Revealed.
Yeah, he does that whole weird Anunnaki nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Let me see if I can find a clip. I'll show a clip from the debate. Yeah, Wesley Huff just posted that Billy Carson is suing him. Hilarious. Okay, let me share my screen here.
There's no sound, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no sound?
Yeah, no.
There's no sound.
That's weird. All right, let's try this. Sorry, guys, I'm an unk.
Unmute, dude.
Unk Val. All right, let's try it again.
According to the Sinai Bible.
Is there sound now?
Yeah, sound.
It's perfect. Yeah.
According to the Sinai Bible, Jesus wasn't crucified in that Bible.
Do you mind if I ask a clarifying question?
Sure.
When you say the Sinai Bible, what are you referring to specifically? Refer to the Sinai Bible. Would you be referring to Codex Sinaiticus? Like the codex that comes... Okay, that's why I was trying to get some clarification, because I actually have a facsimile. So I have a photocopy of Codex Sinaiticus that I work with in my office. So I have it here. And the only reason I asked for clarification is because Sinaiticus in particular is just a 4th century Greek manuscript. Its text of the Gospels reads almost identical to the modern Greek text that we develop translations from. When you say that it denies the crucifixion or that the crucifixion isn't there, I mean, I can go on right now, Codex Sinaiticus, and I can look up Matthew 27. Where it has Jesus being crucified, and that's in Codex Sinaiticus or John 19 or any of the other ones. So my confusion is that it doesn't read any differently.
Where was that piece
I found
discovered?
the text where I was referencing. Actually, I was misquoted. I misquoted there.
Did one of you guys say something?
No.
Oh, okay, I think it was.
It's the gospel.
It's hilarious. He's as he's speaking to him, he's like, "Bro said,
Barnabas never got crucified. As a matter of fact, the Sinai Bible, Jesus was crucified. Well, that doesn't exist in the Sinai Bible. The Sinai Bible. But then you go to the Sinai Bible. In the Sinai Bible and the Sinai Bible. According to the Sinai Bible, Jesus wasn't crucified in that Bible.
Yeah, actually, I was misquoted. I misquoted there.
Refer to the
Yeah, so I mean, basically, this guy is an idiot, and then he says, "Sorry, guys, I meant the Gospel of Barnabas." Bro said the Gospel of That's a forgery from
right?
the
The
14th century.
Oh, okay, 10 centuries later.
Yeah, so the Codex Sinaiticus is from the 4th century, but the Gospel of Barnabas is the 14th century. That's the damn Middle Ages, bro. Like, it's just hilarious.
And
Basically, like, this guy, like, yeah, exactly. It's a medieval forgery. I mean, basically, this guy, like, comes on these shows where it's, like, just a bunch of idiots. Like, he was on Andrew Schultz. Like, Andrew Schultz is a freaking moron. He doesn't know anything about any freaking Bible or manuscript. And he's just like, the Sinai Bible actually doesn't say that. And Andrew Schultz like, oh, really? So, yeah.
And I think the book that he's quoting says that Muhammad's the Messiah and Jesus is the Christ. So
yeah, it does say that in the Gospel of Barnabas. That's why they think it was a forgery, possibly a forgery from a convert to Islam. So yeah, but I don't feel like there's any reason to even debate idiots like this. Did any of you guys watch the Ubi Petros, Eric Ibarra? Look, if you guys want to be in tune with apologetics, like, you guys got to watch these debates. You got to watch and learn and take notes.
Yeah, I watched the debate, and I do think that Eric Ibarra was better prepared for the debate itself than Ubi Petros.
Yeah,
like, he pressured Ubi Petros more than Ubi pressured him.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could see the difference between seasoned and kind of on less seasoned debater. But I think Ubi Petros's closing statement, I think, was really done really well. I think the closing statement caught Eric Ibarra off guard. Also, I think him saying Pope Honorius was a heretic, while there also cannot be any heretical popes according to Vatican I. I think that's all he needed. He just needed one contradiction, and he lost the debate. So I think at the end of the day, Eric Ibarra lost the debate. Muslims saying that Eric Ibarra, it was a wash. Eric Ibarra won. I mean, they're just living in this silly, stupid echo chamber. Or sorry, not Muslims, Catholics, Roman Catholics, saying that Ubi Petros looked awful. Eric Ibarra, like, dude, like, you're just living in this ignorant echo chamber of freaking just circle jerks.
Someone's asking, how do we, that.
Muslim objections regarding Leviticus 10:7-8 about pork. I mean, that's an old covenant law. These are old covenant laws to the Jews of that time. There's a bunch of laws given to to the Jews. I mean, why are we picking and choosing what law we abide by? Like, this is the stupidest argument I've ever heard.
I think that there's a verse in, like, Mark, I believe it's chapter 7 or 9, and it says that.
You talk about the market verse where it says anything in the market, whatever the verse says. Is that what you're talking
about? Maybe, but I think it's like Mark 7 verse 9. It says that all foods have been
made clean.
Yeah.
Well, let's go to Leviticus actually. Let's go to Leviticus 10. Yeah. Here, let me share my screen. I mean, now that I'm reading the verse, I mean, there's even more arguments you can bring. Conduct prescribed to priests. Then the Lord spoke to Aaron, saying, "Do not drink wine or intoxicating drink, you nor your sons with you when you go into the tabernacle of meeting the Lord, lest you die." Where is he said 7 through, oh, there's 7 through 8 right there. You shall not go out from the door of the tabernacle unless you die, anointing the Lord is upon it. He said Leviticus 10, 7 through 8 is about pork. Where is there
Wasn't
pork?
it? I think it was chapter 6.
I think he's talking about it. I think you're talking about a different verse, but
It's 11:7, I think.
Oh,
Leviticus
okay.
11:7.
Here, I'll get my Bible.
Yeah, there we go. Foods permitted and forbidden. Speak to the children of Israel. Say there are animals which you eat, which you may eat them on all the. I've talked about this in a video, by the way. Animals with hooves, right, and chewing the cud that you may eat. Nevertheless, the rock of Hayat for does not have hooves, including the hair, because it chews the cud but does not have clover. Exactly, like right. You can't eat hairs and things like that. So it's not just about pork. Like people make these verses or this section about pork. It's talking about, look, you cannot eat the hair because it chews the cud but does not have right. That's what it's saying. You can't eat it. The air because it chews the cud but doesn't have whole includes is unclean to you. Exactly. And the swine. So it's not just about pork. So Muslims just picking and choosing that it's about pork is a stupid, silly argument. I've talked about this, by the way. There is certain things that are forbidden here that Muslims eat today, right? And the Christians eat today. So why would you just pick and choose the pork verse? It's just stupid. The only reason the pork verse is even targeted is because pork is forbidden in Islam and Judaism, and then the Ethiopian Tawhid Church also, for some reason, abides by this. So that's the only reason. Like, why don't you abide by this entire chapter, right? Stop eating hair, stop eating freaking rabbits, dude. Like, it's so stupid. Like, this is like the most retarded argument ever. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be like rude to the person that's bringing it up, but I'm just pointing out how retarded this argument is. It's the same thing as like, and I don't want to use this argument because a lot of priests, right, are very anti-tattoos, and there are better arguments for not having tattoos, but they'll bring up the verse about right not having tattoos in the Old Testament when there's like what 600 and how many laws is there? It's like 600 something. Right, it's like close to 700 laws, whatever it is. Sorry, I can't. 600 plus laws. And like you pick and choose, like, right, it says like don't mix certain fabrics when you make your clothing, and then people are like, oh, but the tattoo verse though. It's like it's just so stupid and silly. Yeah, anyway, 600 plus laws, like in great detail.
And, yeah, 613 to be exact.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was looking for the exact number, but yeah, exactly. Yes, we all are in various aspects. I don't know. Are you guys catechumens?
Not yet.
No, me neither.
You're not a catechumen yet either?
Mm-hmm.
But you guys are just still in the inquiring stage?
I am more or less, yeah.
Well, I understand your scenario is different, Luciano, because your family's Muslim and like you kind of
No, my family's not Muslim. It's partially Christian, partially atheist, whatever.
Oh, okay. I thought your family was Muslim for some reason.
Yeah, but even though Christian, they're Dutch Reformed, I think, or something Protestant related. So
okay,
yeah.
There's some Protestant. Okay, makes sense. You ninjas need to get catechized.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're welcome for the answer. David, are you a catechumen or an Orthodox? I met David in a stream from Patrick David Henry, I think is his name. That's where I met David. I was trolling that stream, and then somehow David ended up here. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like any Muslims are want to come up. I'm probably gonna close out the stream because I gotta get back to work here. Just wanted to hop on so RC could have that conversation with Omar. And then I had that little back and forth with Omar, and it didn't go very well for Omar, as expected. Please do bring some sort of sheikh or an imam. I would love to have a conversation. I'm actually looking for a local sheikh here I can have a conversation with. But even the local sheikhs here, they don't want to have conversations with me, dude.
I mean, I have a Jehovah's Witness church like super close to me.
Oh, okay. I don't
You should
interact.
debate Sheikh Uthman.
Yeah, Sheikh Uthman's not interested in debating anyone.
Really, he isn't.
He doesn't debate anyone. Doesn't
Yeah,
debate anyone.
except for low-level Christians on the random street of Chicago.
Yeah, on the streets he'll have. If you catch him on the streets, you could have a conversation with. But when you catch him on the streets, he's clip farming. Like if he encounters a knowledgeable Christian on the street, he's just looking for one clip where he thinks he can get you. That's all he's looking for. He's super dishonest, and he's just looking for some stupid silly clip to post on his pathetic little social media. So, but as far as like formal debates, I don't think Sheikh Uthman has ever had a formal debate that I know of, and he's not interested in opening things up to like open debates on panels. He doesn't do that. From what I know, the only da'i that I know does open panel debates right now is Hamza.
Oh no, Hamza.
What was that?
I hate his arguments. They're so bad.
Yeah, so Hamza is the only one like that you can maybe catch a stream on. I haven't seen him in a while, but other than that, I don't know any. Like Dawa over Dunya used to go live, but then he stopped because Muslim or Christians started coming up and destroying him on his streams. So I don't know any da'i, right? But then we have Christians out here every day, like God Logic, Jay and Doc, I think is their channel name, right? Having open debate conversations. Like I come up right now, right? We have an open debate for the Islamic dilemma here. But for some reason, the Muslims are afraid to do so. They are on TikTok, though. There's a bunch of them having open debates on TikTok. So that's something that we'll have to do is...
I saw one channel, I think it was called like Dawa Wise or something, was live a few times.
Okay, we got to hop on that channel then.
Yeah.
Next time they're live.
Does Daniel he Kikachu or something? Does he do live debates or not?
He does do formal live debates, but he doesn't like open it up to random people.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Did Ali Dawa? Yeah, Ali Dawa blocked me a while ago. He didn't like my stuff. So. But yeah, anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on. RC Luciano. Is it Luciano?
Yeah, it's Luciano.
Okay, Luciano. And thanks to Omar. Omar, if you're watching this, thanks for hopping on. Muslims, you're welcome to hop on. It's not that scary. Don't be nervous to come on and have a conversation. Like there's no need to. A lot of Muslims are like afraid to come on because they think someone's gonna like, make them look silly. They're gonna get nervous. They're gonna make fun of like their accent or something. Like, guys, just relax. Just hop on and have a conversation, and it goes however you want it to go. Right? If you escalate it, it's gonna get escalated, and you probably will look stupid. If you want to come on and have a respectful conversation, it's gonna be respectful. So don't be afraid. All right. Anyways, thank you guys. God bless. I'll see you guys next time.
God bless.
God bless.
Bye.